morning. My name is Robert R. Brown. The name of the farm here is Green Pastures and Stillwater's Barn. We've been in business since 2009, which is approximately 17 years. I'm going to say back in about 2008, 2009, my wife and I actually were looking for property in this particular area. The property that we had our sights on actually was a little bit outside of our price range. So over a period of time, probably within the next year, the Lord took us in a radius of probably about 60 to 70 miles around looking for property. We actually came up on this particular property. We seen it first, but we didn't feel we could afford it. But at that time, we came back to this property. The Lord brought us back here. My wife and I joined hands in prayer in the middle of the woods. We prayed for this particular property. Over a period of about 60 days or so, we were able to get the buyer or the individual that was selling the property to get them come down to our price range of about $90,000. And we purchased 5 acres and we started off at this property.
She gotta stop. To make her run is to slow her down to a point that she can be handled.
So the things that I did was just basic clearing stuff and helping him to set up different situations for the horses. And not only that, we did quite a bit of graveling and been doing that for probably the last 10 years.
We have 5 horses here. They're all Tennessee walkers. They range from age 3 up to age 25. A couple of the horses, or 3 of the horses in particular, they were purchased out of Oxford, North Carolina from a breeder there. And the rest of our horses were out of Shenandoah, Virginia. These horses were all bred for color, for temperament. Our youngest horse was just purchased probably about a year and a half ago. He is 3 years old. His name is Mint Julep. Second in control would be Hawkeye. He is 4 years old, very good with our customers. We move on to Dakota. He's our #1 lesson horse. He's 17 years old. And then lastly, more importantly, is my first love for this property, which is Eagle Feather. Eagle Feather is 25 years old. The only difference, and that's in human age. So when we convert that over to horse age, Eagle Feather technically would be about 65 right now. I am 67 years old, so the only difference between he and I is I get that Social Security check every month, which pretty much goes directly to him. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Bring them around. Good. The services that we offer here basically are, we call it a lesson ride because we actually give everyone an actual lesson inside our arena area here before they actually go out onto the property. We have people that come in here that have never been on a horse before, or individuals that say they've been on rode a horse once or twice. But regardless of their experience, we get them out here with our guides and we actually teach them basics of riding. That's one of the services. The second service basically is lessons. We have students that come in from age 5 up to age 75, which has been our oldest student that comes in. We offer a 4-week lesson program. We start out as a beginner, which is a 4-week class, and then we evolve into the next class, which is intermediate, which is an additional 4 weeks.
They're shedding their winter coats right now. See a lot of hair coming off. We let them naturally shed rather than shaving.
Okay. The overall staff here is comprised of our volunteers, who most of them started out as taking lessons here and becoming familiar with the property and the horses in itself. A lot of them are minors, so they have to have sign-offs with their parents, but their parents participate as well. So that's the beauty of it. When the parents all come out as a family, they watch their children interact with the horses, ride, and more importantly, interact with our customers as well. That builds that social skill for them. They come out, they do the lesson rides, they guide individuals, our customers, through the property, and then we go on to our staff. I have 3 staff members here. They're excellent. They really do well with our customers, and they're more of our above intermediate. They ride very well. So they're able to work with the customers and basically show progress of an individual. When you start out as a beginner, you go to intermediate, and then you go up to solo riding.
That's my favorite thing about horses. I started to get people engaged with horses because I realized how much I benefited from how it regulated my internal emotions. In order to be around horses, you have to calm yourself. Horses don't know if you're super excited or you're super afraid. So you have to be aware of those emotions and how you can manage those in order to be around them and work with them successfully. That's a tool that young people especially can take into life beyond the barn. And so that's something that we try to make sure our young people understand and utilize beyond this space. But also the sense of empowerment and confidence when you can move an animal that's 1,500 pounds and be in control of them without having to be mean, then that's a skill as well. So all of these life skills you can take forward outside of this space to whatever other space you wind up in.
I think our vision for Green Pastures is, more importantly, is legacy, but to give kids that don't have the opportunity to go to a lot of these different barns and pay the prices and fees for horseback riding lessons and trail rides and things of that nature, but to give back to the community. We really want to expand our offering as we currently have it to kids that have had disabilities, particularly autism. We have several students now that are on the spectrum, and they have come such a long way by working with the horses. So our goal is to really evolve that and to expand it and to reach people of all ethnic groups.
It's been a passion of his that I've heard about, and just watching him dedicate himself to what he loves and wanting to get people experience with horses. It's been an amazing journey to follow him and walk beside him.
I was trying to find a space that really felt like home. I took a chance and I was led to this space by my cell phone, Green Pastures Stillwater's barn. I decided to follow and I arrived at Bob's barn and I haven't left since. It feels like home to me. Bob and Brenda feel like family. They are family. Our team feels like it's very strong. We all work very well together. I love the environment here, I love the horses, and I love the young folks and even the older folks that we work with. So it's been a blessing for me, and I'll be here until they kick me out.
He's a wonderful guy, and like I said, we have been friends for quite a while, and we haven't had any issues because we got along because we dealt with the same God. I mean, and it's a situation that we don't have problems. We don't have, if it's something that he wants me to do, he'll tell me how he wanted to do it. And I say, wait a minute, we might want to change this or do this. And it's no problem because we get along. I mean, we built bridges, we did this, we put pipes in, and all those things that we kind of had an opportunity to share the input, not just one of us doing it our way and that's it.
God has blessed us so immensely. I can't imagine what's next. He's always asking me, can he get more horses? And I think we're going to have to get a couple of more horses and possibly expand a little just to meet the demands and the needs, which has been awesome.
If you've not visited this barn, I would highly encourage you to go to our website, take a look at it. It's very well put together. I actually developed that myself, but come on out because we are really family and faith-based here. What we do is we spend time with you as an individual. We don't just get you here and put you on top of a horse and say, okay, enjoy your ride. We actually work with you. We introduce you to the horse. We get you to a point where you bond with that horse. Bonding is very important between horse and rider. Trust is another thing. So we get you out here, we get you comfortable, and we get you with our trainers, and more importantly with our trail ride guides out here that come out and help us out and volunteer, and our staff. We get you to a point where you're comfortable and you want to come back. So we encourage you to come on out, meet our staff, meet our volunteers, and just have a wonderful morning or afternoon riding.